Brothers, what is going on? We are in the snow map. We're doing a little territorial today. I know, right? Shocking. Anyways, we are looking with about 16 players in the map. Let's go down here. I'm feeling pretty confident about this spot. You know what? We might consider pushing up a little bit, challenging this player over here, since it doesn't look like anybody's going to spawn behind us. Nobody did. Great news. So we can push down here and really put these green players in a tough spot, especially this one on the peninsula over here. He's not going to be too much of a chance, or stand too much of a chance against us. The only one I'm a little bit more concerned about is Monkey, mostly because he's got a very funny name, and it's going to be hard for me to kill him because of his hilarious name. But anyways, let's focus on the here and now, and let's try and get some growth and get some truces out there. So we're standing at about the point where we need to hit our infinite growth, and we do have some room to grow. Unfortunately, it's in the direction I really don't care about going to, which is the west and the north. Now, fortunately, we do get a truce with Monkey. Monka S, there we go. Let's go ahead and start pushing down south to cut off our boy and prevent him from kind of getting over into the spot that we want to. So these are both really good opportunities for us to knock down some bots. I'm gonna unfortunately have to take an ugly line to get around this red bot since we cannot destroy it in regular fashion. This is a good opportunity to get these guys though. This is good for you, this one, and let's push through this guy to make sure that we have access to all this. This guy's already boating down here, so we do need to push a little bit more than we would like to grab a lot of this land. In the meantime, we're facing the crown is over here, so that is something to be mindful of, but these are both good opportunities to push through these guys. There we go. And let's continue to push down. I'm pretty confident in our ability to grab a lot of this land from this green player effectively. We don't need to be pushing into bots that have a lot of troops because we're going to get a lot of this land. We're already at a pretty big advantage over him, so we don't need to be the most cautious about it, but as you can see, we're about to cut him off without really doing any of the work. Let's just push through this guy. And if we can push through this magenta bro over here, this magenta bot, then we have effectively cut him off because he can't go through his own colored bots. So that's good news over there. Let's go ahead and continue to push outwards over here. And let's wait till we touch some more bots over here. And let's finish off this and grab this guy. Unfortunately, that bot is going after us pretty hard. Let's get a truce down with you and really start to grab a lot of this land. Let's decrease our sends just a little more and start to push through. Now, we are getting attacked by player 558. Brother, that's uncalled for, sir. We were just trying to be your friend and, you know, talk about sports and stuff, and you come and attacking me? How rude of you. Well, let's grab these two black bots, and then we'll start working our way south into these green bots over here. We are still at a pretty decent number of troops. Now, unfortunately, this guy's saving up a lot of troops, so we're gonna have to be very cautious of that. We'll knock down this green bot once and for all so we can eventually just start our save mode and fully commit to that, because we are definitely gonna have a lot of enemies, and as I say that, we're gonna grab the rest of this guy over here. Monkey sent a pretty strong shot into this player 558, which I honestly don't mind. In fact, I'm gonna help him out doing it. Let's get him out, brother. Yeah, hell yeah, brother. Now, Monkey has made the cardinal mistake of assuming that I wasn't gonna betray him, and unfortunately we do need to betray him. Look at all the land we just got off him by some easy attacks, and we do get all of his land. He does leave, and we'll grab this bot over here. So now we're in pretty big control of the rest of the map. We do have less troops, but we do have someone over here, an ally who is slightly getting attacked, but will eventually protect us. Now, you know what? Let's go ahead and knock out this green player as well, just to really consolidate our borders. And now we are going to be in a pure saving mode, so we're going to truce with this guy. He's a nice kind of border protection for us. And we will come back when we have all of our troops. Okay, we're back. We're getting attacked by this player over here, so we're actually gonna grab this land and then push him off pretty effectively. We're gonna dedicate a lot of troops to this. He wanted to truce with us after he had already gotten a foothold on us, just to be like, oh, I'm not gonna attack you. I'm just gonna have a foothold in case you full send somebody, and then that way I'm gonna attack you. So let's keep him in check a little bit and give him a nice little attack. We do have about our red interest, and this was the guy I wanted to attack anyways. So now that we got this island, let's continue to keep pushing up. I don't really want to go into these borders and touch more people, but I would love to keep attacking him. So let's give a nice big attack on this boy. And let's actually give it 11 million just to really kind of strike home the fact that we want him gone. And now we'll go back to saving up a little bit. We do have Angola still as our truce. We did grab a ton of land from the person who is in second place. So we're in a very good spot. We just want to be a little bit more cautious. That was a little bit reckless attacking with that much, but honestly, I felt pretty good about it. I was hoping to try and save the black player because he had been a nice buffer between me and the rest of the map. But now is our good time to kind of start pushing out. The yellow player is fighting against the 2 white players, so I feel like this is still a very good time for us to continue knocking down this Scion player. And as he attacks us, I am not concerned with his troop count at all. If he full sends me, that might even be better. It will give me a very... I need to honestly get around to get to the white players to start attacking them. My priority is very much... Brother, what? I was just singing your praises, brother. What the heck? Okay, well, that's not good. Now we need to really start focusing on this guy. How good are we on troops? Not the best, not the best. Let's see if you're interested in the truce, because we are getting attacked. And if you don't accept, I'm just going to give you a big attack. So he does not accept. Let's go ahead and start knocking him down. And let's do this a little bit fast so we can start saving up to defend ourselves against the big troops. So we get a lot of land out of this. I feel pretty good about that gambit. We are down to about 20 million troops, which is okay. We are getting attacked pretty heavily, but as you can see, they're still eating into our defensive modifier because we have that many troops. If you can add up these 2 scores against mine is still bigger. So we just need to wait until we have the full interest, which now we do, and we'll go straight into the second strongest person, which is player 486, and slowly but surely start to whittle him down. We're not even going to worry about this guy. I'm not even keeping track of if he's attacking me or not, because my defensive modifier is so high right now. There's nothing that these guys can do to even slow me down. I'm at 50 million troops. We can even get bigger attacks in here. He gets donated to. That's hilarious. Let's start. Oh, they donated to each other. Okay, they're just continuously donating. So we'll just knock out this guy. And now we have a pretty heavy amount of troops. The other guy leaves. Wonderful news. So that is going to be a nice little GG's on this first match of the day. Good game to all involved, and we'll move on to the next one. Okay, next map up is going to be the world. Now we are fighting for our lives here, trying to get a good spot in Asia. Now I really do like this spot. It helps cover up a lot of the peninsula over there, so we can always trap somebody in that kind of corner of the map. They'll think, like right now we do have somebody going there right now who thinks it's going to be a good spot. We're going to cut them off and then come back for them when we have all of our troops and just get a bunch of free land that only we are going to have access to. It's why I really love this spot the most. So right now, let's take a look around. Nobody did come in too close to us, so this player 472 is the person who's falling directly into our trap. Fool, you've activated my trap card. Well, let's go ahead and grow to our maximum potential, see if we can cut him off and then go back into him. Now, I really wanted to push out a little bit, but I will give a truce to Moonlight. Moonlight does seem to be a good opportunity for an alliance, at least in the immediate. Now, as we kind of push out, I really want to make sure I get down south. Let's get this attacking just a little bit early and start our infinite growth phase, just to make sure that we do get down south and don't rob ourselves of any opportunities. We are on a very good path of success right now, just continuously growing. So now that we have these bots, we're going to leave this guy alone and we're going to push outwards and try and grab as many of these bots as we can. I'm going to be a little bit aggressive here, probably more than I would be, just because we're in a very tricky spot where if we don't get out a little bit more, we're going to miss out on a ton of land. So just keeping an eye on that player 472 who's behind us, making sure that he doesn't have more troops than us. And this is about as much as we are going to grow. So we're going to continuously get this and grab this last spot. Why not? And then I think we're going to go into a straight save mode. Now we are being attacked by player 472, which was to be expected. That is kind of par for the course when you're playing on this type of map and when we do trap them the way we did. So we're going to save right now. We'll cut back when we have all of our troops. Okay, and we're back. This Korea player just left, so we're grabbing a lot of his land. Nobody seems to notice other than player 472, so that is very juicy for us that this Discord guy, the blue player below, did not notice, and we're getting a ton of land. That is very good. Very good indeed. So let's go ahead and jump into Japan. Someone's asking us to attack the crown. Honestly, I'm not that concerned about it. I'd much rather get the land that only I can get access to and kind of push... then push out into, especially NYL, who we don't really have good borders with. I'm not going to worry about them right now. So we'll just continue to save, and we'll come back when we're ready to attack player 472, which honestly, I feel like is now. Yeah, let's go ahead and get him now. He's getting out some pretty big attacks. Let's just continuously get him down. The sooner we can get him down, the more we can save up and then go after somebody else. So I like this plan, which is continuously knock him down, grab these islands away from him, and wish him adieu, sir. Hope you had a wonderful day. Hope you have a wonderful day, sir. I hope you're doing good. So now that we've got him down, we'll go ahead and get some attacks in NYL just to show that everyone that we are part of the group. And we'll go ahead and grab all of this land here now that he is full sent. We are in a decent second place with about 1 million troops, so hopefully that'll be enough to stave off any kind of group attacking that we would be next. These guys have proven that they will attack the crown in groups, so we need to be cautious of that in whatever we do next. Whatever happens next, I'm really hoping I can count on Moonlight to be my friend. Kenya is the second, or the first strongest. You can see him down there. So for right now, what I'm thinking we're gonna do is attack Discord. He's only got about 500,000 troops. This is a really good opportunity for us to really get super big here and protect ourselves against the USA, Missouri, and this Idaho guy. I'm very concerned that they are both going to attack me and probably try and gang up on me, especially now that I have the truce. I'll definitely take a truce with Moonlight. Let's see if we can convince Idaho to not attack us, but we're gonna go ahead and try and outgrow this problem that we're going into. We do have only about 1.5 million troops, but we'll quickly outpace these guys. Idaho does give us a truce, so that was good. Now, unfortunately, Missouri did betray us. That is okay. If you look at our pixel count, we have about 55,000 pixels, whereas this guy has 38,000. So we can stand a few attacks from him, but we will give him the symbol. Hey, we will go all out war with you. We might even boom him if we get in a bad spot that we're constantly getting attacked in. Unfortunately, Loki is attacking. Let's give him a little bit of a warning shot. See if we can dissuade him from attacking. Unfortunately, that does not work. So we'll just continue to keep saving here and trying to defend as much as we can. Now, we are getting attacked by Loki and Missouri, which is not very good news. But the best thing you can do in these situations is just be patient and wait. It does feel like the world is kind of ending in this scenario, but we just have to wait for somebody else to get involved. Now, Loki can get attacked. Missouri can get attacked. Oh, not Moonlight. Okay, Moonlight looks like he's about to get ganged up on, which is bad news for us because we were counting on him to kind of be delaying the inevitable for ourselves. Now, I'm really thinking Idaho and Missouri are going to team up against us, but we might be able to take one of them down. We'll just see. Loki is getting voted into. Oh, that's really good news for us. Loki's getting voted into. If that can continue to develop, we might be able to get Australia to ourselves. But there's the attack by Idaho. Let's go ahead and, you know what? I think my plan is, he's pretty low on troops. Let's go ahead and try and knock him down right away. Simplify our borders so we only have 3 enemies, or 2 enemies instead of 3. I think this is going to be really good. Soviet Onion on the other side of the board is also helping. That is tremendous for us. So we can just continuously keep attacking him. Now, unfortunately, we do hit a bit of a lag spike, but we do get past it. And now we can just continue to knock him down. And he's already below 1 million. That is great news for us. Our attack, unfortunately, did get countered, but this one's going to be pretty substantial. And we'll just keep going in. And you know it's great when an ally starts attacking his other ally. So now let's start going into Missouri while he's got a lot of his troops away. That is great news for us. And now we'll just keep continuing to save. Loki is doing a lot of attacks on us, but honestly, I'm not that concerned because the attacks do not look like they're doing a ton of damage. And hopefully Australia will boat into him and get a boat there a little bit sooner. Now that his boat has landed, I think I'm going to start helping out, taking out Loki. Just taking out a little bit weaker of an ally will be super great for me. So let's continuously knock him down. And Loki's down to 1 million, so I think now is our time to pounce. He's dedicated a lot of troops to knocking off Australia out of Australia. So let's just knock him down. If we can get to the mainland, I think we can knock him out of commission so he can no longer attack us. And that is ultimately the goal, is not necessarily to gain a ton more land in this specific scenario, but just to stop people from attacking us. And there he goes, he has full sent. So we do, and he does leave. So let's go ahead and grab a lot of these little islands in the immediate right now. We are getting attacked still by Missouri. Don't worry, Missouri. I have not forgotten about you. Your day will shortly come. Kenya has taken over the rest of Antarctica. That's perfect. I didn't want to get involved down there anyways. I'd rather simplify my borders in Europe and Asia and take over those continents, and then push elsewhere. So Kenya, I will give you a truce for the time being, but I would definitely be keeping an eye out for any boats coming my way from you, sir. Now, we are at 1% interest. So now that we've grabbed all these little islands, I think our time has come to start knocking down Missouri. So let's go ahead and get on that. We are getting attacked by... Who's this? Oh, okay. Never mind. It's just this guy up there. Congratulations. You wanted attention. You got attention, brother. Well, for right now, let's just keep an eye out on Missouri. Start knocking him down. We do have him to about half of our troops. He is 5th on the board. We are 1st. We have over double his pixel count, so this should be a pretty decisive battle. Now, the only thing I'm a little bit worried about is who's next and if they're going to be strong enough to defend against us. Let's go ahead and knock this guy off these islands so he has less of a power base to do anything. Missouri does full send on us. That was good news. So we do get a bunch of the land. And we're increasing our pixel count. No boats sighted, so that was good news. Now, in terms of next step, I could go into EI, who is slightly weaker. But honestly, positioning-wise, I think I want to go into the Soviet Union, just based off of his positioning. We have better borders on him. We'd be able to get a lot more of the land. I feel like if we got in on EI with our current borders, we would attack him and he would full send us and everybody around him would get the borders. Soviet Union, excuse me, I would never. Oh, how could I? Does leave, so we get all of his land and we're going to start attacking EI as he uses a lot of troops to grab this land and just to slow down his attack so we can get more of it. Now he's back up to 4 million. That's exactly why we were doing those attacks right now. So let's go ahead and grab a few of these islands really quickly and then we'll continue boating into him. Now, after we get rid of this guy, I'm actually going to keep Ethiopia around. Reason being is I want a little bit of a buffer state between me and Kenya. And if we can get that, then I'm just going to push into the Americas and take out all of that. So this brown player is getting very big, but nowhere near our size. So let's send some boats over to him. And yeah, I'm going to keep Ethiopia around. Nova, on the other hand, is going to go down pretty quickly. Let's go ahead and send another boat, just in case the first one does get knocked off, and send a boat here, and send a boat into Greenland. Now, all these attacks are designed to get a pretty good foothold in the Americas. This Latte guy is going to be our next strongest player. Now, he does leave, so we're going to have to get down there fast before he, this whole Latte guy, gets an opportunity to save up his troops, because that would be pretty detrimental to us. I don't want to give Kenya the time to boat in and potentially betray us. So we're going to go straight into this guy, and immediately we're in on the mainland, and here comes some more boats. So let's get some bigger attacks in to start knocking them down a little bit sooner. And we're still getting attacked by that Russian player. Congratulations, sir. We're busy doing bigger things. So if we can get this guy out of here, the game is going to be ours. And he's down to 7 million troops, 4 million troops. We got 20. No need to rush this, just in case Kenya gets any funny ideas. Kenya is now in on this, so I definitely will be a little bit more aggressive in grabbing the rest of this land. But he did full send, so that is good news. We'll grab all these little islands. And there we go. Just a couple more of these. Wonderful, wonderful. And let's see. This will give us a little bit of time to save up our troops. And now let's go into Ethiopia. Let's start knocking him down. Oh, let's grab these little islands along the way as well. And yeah, I think now is the time for Ethiopia. I'm sorry, sir. Hope you had a good game. Hope you're having a good day. Well, let's get him out of here. And then, do I want to attack Kenya? I mean, he's never really had the opportunity to attack us. So I think the answer is yes. Let's go ahead and knock him down. He's like, brother, no, please, peace. No, let's get him off this continent. Well, I'm a little torn. He's kind of been nice to us. He hasn't done anything. You know what? Let's just we've grabbed this. We've gone so far. Let's just go ahead and peace out. We'll wait for the peace here. But boys, this has been Territorial.io. Thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you've made it this far in the video. If you haven't made it this far in the video, hey, don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe if you're new around here. And I'll see you boys in the next one.